Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Chris Dearborn, Managing Director on Nasdaq's Market Intelligence Desk, for an update on technical levels to watch in the Nasdaq 100 in front of that key inflation data that we have coming up this week. And Chris, really, it's interesting to see just how much the Nasdaq 100, along with the other indexes, is up in front of some key data that we're looking forward to this week.
Right. CPI is out tomorrow. We're going to get a good look at inflation. We're expecting an 8.1% number. Remember, we're looking at that peak inflation from June all the way down. Last number was 8.5, which was a little bit better than what we were hoping for, but kind of still right there, giving that narrative. So still, when you look at the entire market rally, it's very interesting that the market is still kind of beaten up. So some people talking about a bear market rally, others are talking about better than the worst expectations for earnings. And there's a number of other reasons for this, right? You still have a very tight labor market that's kind of opposite the narrative of what the Fed is looking. Again, you're also looking at significantly oversold conditions in the broader market. That has led to a number of what we call snap rallies here. And you keep looking at folks who are covering shorts. You see option traders, macro trends. So there's a lot of items that are coming up. The Q2 earnings were actually a little bit better than expected. And the expectation for Q3 is that they may be better off a lower bar.
And Chris, if we take a look at your first chart here, give us an update on technical levels to watch on the Nasdaq 100.
Yeah, so very interestingly, we opened above the 50-day moving average today. That's significant. The 50-day moving average sits at 12,602, and that's the purple line moving across the chart. We closed right at that level on Friday, and we gapped open above it. We opened today at 12,649. We need to see the index hold the open, but more importantly, hold that gap above the 50-day moving average. Also, very interestingly, last week, the index, the 50-day simple moving average, crossed through and above the 100-day moving average, which sits at 12,472. So that's a big move through. So if that continues, look for support to be tight here at 12,613, 12,602. But again, the 12,649 of the opening is where we need to hold. Target here, 12,825. With the ultimate target being the 200-day moving average of 13,716.
And finally, Chris, if we take a look at the chart here, what are we seeing in terms of the constituents that are leading the way?
Yep, the breadth is very strong. We're looking at 3-to-1 on the advanced decliner line. Lucid's up the largest percentage, over 9%, but really that only on news, but really that only adds about 2.5 points to the index. Again, the power players are moving higher. Apple's up 4% on better than iPhone orders. That's adding 65 points to the index, followed by Amazon, which is up about 2%, adding 15 points. Again, 3-to-1, very strong day.
All right, Chris, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.